Hello again, Drive Town fans. So what we have is some mail order action here today. What do we got here? So the History of Skyline Volume 2. I believe this was a box set that you could have gotten. I've never seen the literature of this here. Under license to Meiji Chewing Gum Company. Interesting. Meiji Chewing MC. That must be what that means. 8 models plus 3 secret colors. First something, second something, sixth. I don't know what's going on there. I guess those are this goes up to 9, so I don't know. Alright, gives a little blurb about this particular car. So KHGC211. But when I look up at the internet here, this is basically a 2000 Turbo GT-ES. So if you're trying to find these on eBay, you want to look up Drive Town. That's what they're known as. The brand could be either TTC or Maruka. I didn't search for MC though. I'm about to do that another time. Alright, so this is clearly used by someone. It's gonna beat up, right? Let's see if there's a date on this. I've seen some with the date up there, but not this one, sadly. So, undercarriage details, 4 screws holding together. That white thing is a big spring motor. So it's a pullback toy. I'm sure they go fast, but I'm not going to try it because I don't want to chip that paint off. What's nice about this is it actually has clear headlights, right? Clear plastic with a lot of molded details back behind it. So it looks like a real headlight. Very cool. It would be cooler if there was like a light back there and a battery, but no, not the case, I don't think. I mean, I don't see a hatch for a battery, right? Alright. So nice to see Skyline on the license plate area. The turbo is backwards, so if you had a rear view mirror and a car in front, it would be turbo. And then even the turn signals have actual texture. That's really cool. It really looks nice. It does say GT Turbo right there. Very cool. And then the grill, it has slanted molds here. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I guess there might be black, or maybe it's black plastic and they've painted silver on the edges. You might not know this. I paused the video 4 times now and sneezed. I have cat hair in my nose, so I'm going to have some sniffling here today. The silver going around the front end looks pretty good. The mirrors, those are not rubber. Those are plastic, like nylon plastic, so I think those would break off if you really did play with this a lot. Yeah, although maybe not. I mean, look at all the scratches on here, and they're not broken off, but maybe they're just thrown into like a toy box. Alright, the gold printing is nice. What's missing though is there's no orange paint here. They molded in the reflector, but there's no orange paint, so that's kind of sad. 2000 GT Turbo looks nice. And these wheels, unfortunately, although they're molded nicely, they have nothing to do with this car. I think this is probably like a generic wheel that they had across multiple body styles. But you can see 4 lug nut holes, and then the center cap is raised, and nope, it's not passing air. The tire is literally wrapping around the plastic. I'm not sure why they do that. It's kind of weird. The door handle has a recess and a bump for the key, so that's nice. There's silver molding there. There's a recess here for the window split. The wiper blades are raised and they're black, and you can see the black crossing over the window trim of silver, so that's a nice detail that they got. There's a nice ribbing there. The panel gaps are pretty good because it's a plastic body. Going around here we have a fuel filler silver, a raised wiper blade, and even like a dot, probably for like the fluid ejector. What's weird is there's no fluid ejector in the front of this thing, but maybe they're not on the photos either. Maybe they're down in here somewhere. So there are vents here on the back window. Alright, it does have a Skyline GT here printed very nicely. The bumpers are molded in, you got that little ribbing effect there. And then you have a nice back end. It says Turbo there on the right. I'm trying to focus. And then Nissan over here on the left. Focus. Alright, there we go. And then look at the cool molding here of these taillights. Very cool. I don't know. I didn't bring up a back photo. What would this? Oh, maybe these are supposed to be the rear lights. They're ribbed. There's a very fine ribbing there. Alright, Skyline is nice there. The Skyline right here is legible as well. That's probably like the lock or something. And then it says 2000. Oh, it's a GTEX. I see. Let me get some photos again. Yeah, that's the only decent rear photo I could find of this thing. So there's no orange paint basically on the inner circles of the rear lights on this guy, but I do like how they have the textures in there, so that's neat. Alright, well, the exhaust pipe looks like it's in the right place. Now this one actually has rectangles here for like reflectors, but they're clearly not on that, so I don't know how many years this car spanned. Maybe this is a sedan, possibly. But we're looking at the coupe here, so let me close this window out. Let's look at a few other TTCs here, whatever, drive-town cars. So I have a Trueno, this AE86. I bought this one locally as well, and that's definitely been used. This one is the only new one I bought. I bought it from Amazon Japan, and it's even brand new out of the box. It has some scratches on it, so these are not the most high-quality toys. It wasn't, well, some of them are really expensive on Amazon, by the way, but I think in Japan they're probably pretty cheap. If you actually know what they retail for in Japan, and actually where to buy them in Japan, I'd like to go to their website if possible and order some. So yeah, being deformed cars, they're not to scale. They're all around the same size, no matter what the car is. I mean, you could probably get a similar sized toy and it'll be a school bus or something from these guys. Alright, anyways, those other two are nice. And, oh, darn it, man. It's not my intention to collect these things. They're too big, but I have almost all the Chorokyus I want. So this is... I don't know. I don't want to collect these. But they're so cool looking. I think they look really cool. This is a different type of deformation. Thanks for watching, guys. Maybe we'll see you in the next Drive Town video. Bye now.